It's hard to understand why anyone ever tries meth in the first place.
Well, the road to recovery is a long and tough one. A woman you're about to meet is living proof there is life after meth.
KELOLAND's Angela Kennedy joins us now with the story of heartbreak and reunion.
This is Rebecca Hungerford and her daughter Jessica Downey. Hungerford says meth made her the kind of mom she once judged harshly.
I was a goody two-shoes, totally.
Hungerford was an athlete and straight-A student. At 22, she tried meth for the first time.
I remember specifically thinking about the commercial, and I still think about it.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
I wasn't afraid to try anything because I just didn't think it would affect me.
Hungerford didn't become addicted until 6 years later.
You just constantly seek that again and again and again, and eventually you're not really choosing it, it's choosing you.
She lost her job, but there was one thing she was determined not to lose.
And when I'm using meth, I said I'll never be the mom that loses her child. I would meet people and there would be like, yeah, I don't have my kid anymore, and I'm like, oh my God, judgment, judgment, until I became that mom.
I knew things weren't right, and but I wanted to trust her. I wanted to have faith that it was going to be good.
I'm trying desperately to do what's right and take care of her and be the mom that I wanted to be desperately.
Downey was 14 when her mom was caught with meth.
I called her and I said, I'm sorry, honey. I've been arrested, and I've been arrested for drugs.
Because I wasn't enough. I wasn't enough to do it for her. So I had to call my grandparents to come back. That was a turning point for me. I came really hardened, I would say, from that point on. I did not trust her anymore.
Hungerford says getting arrested turned her life around.
I'll always be so grateful for that day. As obviously as difficult as it still is 14 years later to relive it. Because it was the worst, best day of my life. Because it set into motion the opportunity to become not only that person, but become who I am today.
Hungerford got help and her health back, but it took years for her to gain her daughter's trust.
When I would visit her, I would go with her to AA meetings, NA meetings, and I would sit with her. I made it a point to go with her to her meetings.
Downey says gradually, through her mom's actions, she was able to forgive her.
I never given up on her. I always had that hope.
Hope that paved the way to their relationship today.
We're best friends. I mean, I call her every morning.
The two women even got pregnant at the same time. Hungerford gave birth to Downey's uncle 1 month before her first grandchild was born.
I'm so glad that my kids have their grandma.
You can have anything you want, and this is just a bump in the road. It doesn't have to define you forever. It is an experience that can enrich you to help other people down the road, and I want to use that to the good of other people now.
Hungerford is putting those words into action along with her family and a friend who is also in recovery. They are opening the first Oxford House sober living home in Sioux Falls. Tonight on Eye on KELOLAND, we bring you the story of the women's battle with addiction and show you their journey to give back in such a significant way.
Thank you, Angela.